How's it going, everyone? Now, raspberries are definitely one of my favourite fruits, but they are very expensive to buy, even as plants. A few nurseries around here, I've noticed that they're can be over $10 for one plant. But when you do have a plant, they produce lots of other suckers, which is a great way to increase your stock. And that way you can also give some away to family friends, or if you want, you can sell them as well. And today I'm going to show you how you can remove those suckers and pot them up to produce more plants. Okay, so these are all the suckers of the plant around here. So as you can see, there is a large group of them just clustered around here. And the mother plant is just around this way. This is it here. So there's probably around 10 different suckers here. So just going to first clear out some of the grass that has gotten in here. Then just going to take a sharp shovel, put it on a slight angle, and just dig straight down. Just lever it up a bit. And just pull them up. You see this one? Got a good amount of root on that one. That's what you want. Now the good thing about raspberry suckers are that they are so tough. So you can be pretty rough with them, because they're pretty hard to kill. Okay, so it's just started raining here, so I can't quite pot up the raspberries yet, but even just after you dig them out, make sure you keep them in a container of water. It just keeps them hydrated and stops them from drying out. Okay, so when you're potting up your raspberries, just need some deep containers. I prefer to use these sort of ones if I have them, but you know, I've got a lot of these, so I'll use them as well. So I'm just going to be taking one of the suckers, such as this one. I'll be putting it into this pot. I'm just going to measure around about how much root I can fit in. So I'm going to be just cutting it about here, just on the other side of that good thin root growth. Cut that off. Just going to put some soil in the bottom. Fit it in and push the roots down. That way they don't try and grow up. So they can just straight away grow down, get a good root system going, and fill the rest up with some soil. Now ideally it is best to go around about where you dug them out. So for example, say with this sucker, you can see right there, that was where the soil length was. So really, I like to go a couple of centimeters deeper. That way they just produce more roots and become more drought tolerant. Now after you pot it up, then you just want to cut a few nodes top, so it just has that. Otherwise, if you had all the entire length, the amount of greenery that would be growing from it, the roots wouldn't be able to support it. So that one's done. Then you just keep going from there. And as you can see, this one has the 3 suckers on the one sort of runner. So just to separate them, find a clear spot in that runner where there's not a lot of roots. Just cut in between. Try to make it even, so I've got even amount of roots. Then I usually just cut off excess thicker sort of roots. Then you have 3 separate ones. Now I'm actually just going to keep these for myself to replant. So I'm actually just going to put them all in the same pot. So just put some soil in the bottom. Separate them a bit. And fill the rest up with soil. Again, just cut it to a few nodes. And there we go. And you got the 3 potted in one. Okay, so with these leftover trimmings that I took off the top, such as this one, I'm just going to try and take some cuttings. Now, I've never tried this before with them. Never actually tried taking raspberry cuttings. But instead of chucking them out, I may as well see if I can get any to take. So, right here, I'm going to put them in just a sort of a cutting mixture that I just made up then. Just got some coarse bark chips. And then also some peat coir, mixed at a 50-50 ratio. That way the bark chips allow the drainage, but then the peat coir also allows it to hold on to moisture. So just before I put them in, I'm just going to give them a bit of a scrape along the outside bark to expose that green tissue. That's where the roots will grow from. I'm just going to push them down. Just do that with the rest of them. So here they are all potted up. We'll put it in the mixture or cutting mix. So I have no idea if this is going to work, but I may as well have a crack, and if they do, that is just a bonus. So I've got them all here. There's probably about 20 to 25, including just, you know, some 3 fig cuttings that took root, and so I pod them up as well. So this is a good bunch here. This is pretty much tripled, maybe quadrupled my plants, total plants that I have now. So this is awesome. So there you go, guys, that worked great. I'm really happy with the amount of plants that I got from those suckers. It is incredible, like 25 plants or so. That is amazing. I'll be giving some to my friends and family, as well as selling a few, but of course I'll be keeping my some for myself, and we'll be replanting those and increase our number of raspberry plants and therefore our number of raspberries. So I know that I haven't been uploading as often as I can, but just again because of the weather I've been really pushed for time, and if you have noticed, the wind has really picked up and it's just starting to rain, so I better wrap this up. But thanks for watching. If you liked the video, make sure you leave a big thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do. Just so you can keep on updated what's going in my backyard. And also, if you have any comments, suggestions or questions, make sure you leave them in the comments box below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I love hearing from you guys, and I'll catch you next time.